I'm Noreen and welcome to my kitchen. And today we picked up a Zaycon order in Jacksonville, North Carolina, and I brought it home and I processed it. Let's go see how this all comes together. We picked up our box of chicken breasts from Zaycon this morning in Jacksonville, North Carolina, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to deal with this 40 pounds of white meat chicken. So I went ahead and I opened up the box earlier, but I'm just going to take the lid back off of it. Sorry, honey. And this is how your chicken is going to come. This has not been frozen. This chicken comes in four 10-pound bags, and what I like to do is put the bags in the sink. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take 2 bags and I'm just going to put 3 chicken breasts each in a gallon Ziploc bag for the freezer. And we're going to do 10 pounds like that. And then we're going to take 10 pounds and we're going to make marinated chicken that we're going to put in the freezer. We're going to do several different ways. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So that's super simple. And what we're going to do is we're just going to package this all up and get it ready for the freezer, and that's as easy as it gets. You can go as far or as you like, or just make it as simple as you want by just popping this in the freezer. And I'm going to divide it up into 3 pieces per bag because that's what my family usually eats for one meal, and that way we'll have chicken for stir fries and skillets and casseroles or putting on the barbecue. When I grill chicken, I like to grill, if we grill anything, if we have London broil or hamburgers or hot dogs, and that the barbecue grill is nice and hot, we will throw chicken breasts on there and cook them off so that later in the week we can have salads or chicken sandwiches or chicken pot pie or just about any number of things you can think of. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this in my sink and then I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Okay, the first thing I've done is I've gone through and I have written with a Sharpie marker on my gallon Ziploc bags, chicken breast, and the month and the year. And I got out a little plastic container just so I can stand up the bag in there. But the one thing I wanted to let you know is the chicken breasts are going to come whole, which means they have not been split yet. So you're going to have to take a sharp knife and run that down the middle there. And I sharpened my knife beforehand. Now you may also have to remove the membrane, or you can just stick it in the freezer and just go ahead and do that when you thaw it out to cook it. So you just want to know that these are whole. They've been just removed from the bird. And I'm going to go ahead and just trim off some of this icky stuff that I don't prefer, okay? And I'll probably do more of it when I thaw this meat out to use it. Now, I'll show you for just demonstration purposes. When I get ready to cook these, I do not just cook them whole like that because they're much too big. They're way too thick, and this is just my preference. I always butterfly it, or I just cut it in half right down the hemisphere of the piece of meat, just like that. And that makes for a much easier thing to deal with. So here's one that is already cut in half, so we're just going to trim that up and get rid of some of this membrane, and I'll go ahead and slice that in half like that. Now this is enough in here for one meal for us. This ends up being 6 slices of chicken because I cut each one in half, and since I did 2 of them, I'll go ahead and I'll take this last one down here out and I'll cut that in half too. Easy. Now I'm going to do all of these before I go back and seal them, so I'll have to change my gloves when I do that. But I'll get these all ready to go and I'll bring you back when it's time to start working on our marinated chicken breasts, which I have a variety of things over here that we're going to deal with. And I'll get these all ready and I'll bring you back and I'll show you what they look like. Okay, now we're going to move on to our marinated freezer chicken, and this is just a really simple way to have something Easy to grab. You can take it out of the freezer and put it in your crock pot and cook it from the frozen state. You can take it out and thaw it in your refrigerator overnight, and in the morning put it in your crock pot. Or you can thaw it out during the day, and then when you're ready to cook dinner, you'll have marinated meat all ready to go. You can just pan sear it, throw it on the barbecue, or roast it in the oven, and then have a side, and a veggie ready to go. So what I'm doing today is super simple. This is not like freezer meals where you cut up chicken and vegetables and measure a whole bunch of stuff. This is what do you have in your pantry that will make a really delicious marinade, and let's see how it works. Last time we went to the Sam's Club, we got this Bella San Luce Italiano dip. It's sun-dried tomato and basil and extra virgin olive oil and garlic, and it smells heavenly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some without touching the chicken, and we're gonna pop it in the bag. I'm gonna use about a half a cup, and I'm gonna make a mess while I do it, so I'm just gonna warn you. And if you make a mess, it's okay. You're just gonna have to clean it up. So then what we're gonna do, and I've changed my gloves, so I'm just gonna fold the bag in half, and I have previously written on it with a Sharpie marker, and I'm just gonna zhuzh this and give it a good massage and get that chicken all coated in that beautiful sun-dried tomato and basil kind of a spread or dip or whatever. Really, it's just like, it's kind of like a pesto almost. It's a beautiful sauce, and this is gonna be gorgeous. Now I'm just gonna set this aside. Boom. There's a meal ready to go. I'm gonna set this aside, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna also do, I'll show you. We're gonna do a pizza chicken with some pizza sauce and pizza seasoning. We're gonna do a sweet Thai chili. I have had this in my pantry and I need to use it up. So I'm gonna just dump this bottle in there with the chicken. We're gonna do some teriyaki chicken using my favorite very, very teriyaki from Soy Vey. I'm gonna do some sweet baby rays, and I'm gonna do balsamic chicken with a balsamic vinaigrette out of a bottle that I had in my pantry because I got it on sale, and we're gonna use it up. So that's what we're gonna do, and that's pretty easy. So I'll bring you back when these are all done. I'm gonna do the same exact thing with the rest of these that I did with the Italiano chicken dip, tomato and basil dip, and I'll bring you back and I'll show you what everything looks like, and we'll be good to go. Okay, here we are. I'm all done. I have 6 packages of processed plain chicken ready to go, all labeled, ready to go in the freezer. And some of you are going to say, why didn't you use a food saver? Well, I used to have one, but it broke and I had to throw it away. So we're doing what we can with what we have. And here are our marinated chicken breast meals ready to go. I have the sun-dried tomato chicken, pizza chicken, barbecue chicken, balsamic chicken, sweet Thai chili chicken, and 2 teriyaki chickens. And you're just gonna pop those in the freezer, pull them out when you're ready. You can pull them in your crock pot while they're frozen. You can put them in your crock pot when they're thawed. You can also thaw them out and roast them, or you can put them in a skillet or put them on the grill, and they're gonna be great. So that is how I've processed my chicken from Zaycon. If you're interested in getting some Zaycon fresh, I will leave a link below where you can go and have a look. They have great prices on chicken. I got this chicken breast for $1.39 a pound after they offered a 12% discount off their already low price. So you might want to have a look. They have chicken, ground beef, pork chops, bacon, breakfast sausages. They have ribs, they have hot dogs, they have all sorts of great stuff coming up in the summer. I understand that sometimes they even have fresh produce like strawberries in season. So have a look. I'll leave the links below, and I think that you're going to be impressed. I am impressed with Zaycon. I am hopeful that the future will hold more, even better deals that I will be able to take advantage of and share with you. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I processed this chicken. I hope it gave you some ideas for your own. And If you liked the video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. And if you're not already, please hit the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, hit the bell button so you don't miss any of the notifications that YouTube sends whenever we upload a video, because we don't want you to miss out on all the real food for real people, real easy recipes that we always present right here on our YouTube channel and straight from our kitchen. I hope you give processing your bulk chicken this way a try, and I hope you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya.